So hello, Duccio.
Hi, Rosi.
So nice to have you here. We're going to be talking about the PSYCH-K Health and Wellbeing program.
Yes.
And I thought it nice to let people know who you are. They've heard a lot about you, I'm sure, from other instructors, which is why they're watching this video. You have a background in osteopathy and biological medicine, and then you discovered PSYCH-K through Bruce Lipton's book, Biology of Belief. And then you were impressed with the methodology and the simplicity of the methodology, as I am also, and were inspired to become an instructor in 2008. You did your certification. And then 2011, you became the director of the International Health and Wellbeing Program, PSYCH-K program. Yeah, and so I've been doing that since. And also in 2017 became the director for PSYCH-K International, so help Rob with all things PSYCH-K. Yeah. So
Yes,
it's exciting to have you here. I'm really feeling very blessed and excited to have this time. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Rosi, for inviting me to have this talk. I love so much Australia and also New Zealand, these two, and so I'm very looking forward to be there, even if in a slightly different way, but to be there with all the facilitators who are already willing and able to expand their PSYCH-K knowledge and to be able to use them for remembering the perfect health and well-being state and maintaining it and manifesting in their biology.
Yeah, wonderful. I've been lucky enough to participate in the program since it's been in Australia, so every year in Australia, and
yes,
every year I get more out of the program. So I'm really excited for you to explain a little bit about what to expect over the 4 days, just as briefly or as more in depth as you would feel like you'd like to explain.
I'll be happy to. Like every other PSYCH-K workshop, the basic, the advanced master facilitation workshop, or the divine integration retreat, this is another beautiful experience because we will learn many new things, and even more important, we will apply them with ourselves, and also we will facilitate all the new processes, all the new knowledge with the other amazing and beautiful facilitator that will be at the workshop. So it will be very, very experiential. So it's intense, yes, but beautifully intense. I usually say that at the end of the day, because there is this expression in English, oh my God, I'm fried, I'm done, okay? Yeah. At the end of the day, I usually tell you will be tempura, okay? That's a kind of enlightened fried, okay? So you will beg me to go home, but you will be very, very happy about what you got that day, okay? So it's beautiful, it's intense, it's about how to use everything that you have already learned in the basic, that's already magical, expanded in the advanced through surrogation and all the beautiful processes that you have learned in the advanced, and many of us already in the advanced was, oh my God, how many things I can do with PSYCH-K. And now it's with the health and well-being, it's another kind of expansion. Okay, how can I use what I learned in the basic, in the advanced, and what I will learn in the health and well-being to really be and stay healthy, to remember the optimal health and well-being state, because we tend to think, oh, I'm not healthy. I would offer that another perspective, that we don't remember how to be healthy, but the program about the perfect health is already inside us. We just need to be able to access, we just need to be able to talk with our inner doctor. This inner doctor, inner whatever you want to call it, knows it's unique to each one of us, knows us like no one else. Okay, so it knows our history, our biology, our physiology, our beliefs, how we are with our spirit, the traumatic events, and also perfectly knows what we need to be healthy and to stay healthy. But the major problem is that the majority of people do not even know that they have this inner doctor. So first, be aware that you have it. Second, how to talk effectively when you use PSYCH-K with yourself. Third, when you facilitate PSYCH-K with someone else, how can you help your partner to be in contact with his or her inner doctor so that they receive the information that they need to reach and to maintain an optimal health and well-being state. Okay, and very important, Rosi, you know this very well. So it's not a substitute for official health. Okay, it's a beautiful complement. And that's why there are so many beautiful also health professionals, from medical doctors, physiotherapists, nurses, and so on, that they come to the workshop, but not because PSYCH-K is a substitute, but because it's a beautiful complement. So we're not doing, oh, let's do PSYCH-K instead. In fact, with PSYCH-K, we do not use the words like cure, fix, heal, not at all. Okay, because PSYCH-K is strictly limited to belief change, subconscious belief change. And we know, since the basic, that the subconscious mind manages our subconscious beliefs and also manages our autonomous nervous system, our physiology. So when we change one belief, there is a beautiful physiological effect. Yes or yes. That's why sometimes maybe someone who is listening to us, maybe someone has some discomfort in some part of the body, but they didn't even address this discomfort. But they addressed it with PSYCH-K. They addressed with PSYCH-K something else. For example, oh, I have a conflict with my wife, with my husband, a job. I'm not able to, so limiting belief. So some facilitators might have experienced that balancing for this problem, for this stressful situation, also has the beautiful side effect to have a beautiful transformation, a beautiful positive effect also on our physiology and on our body. That's the magic of PSYCH-K. And that's what we are going to learn in the health and well-being, because Rosi, I can say 90% of the sessions that I do are health related. Mainly from my background, osteopathy, it's health is my number 2 passion. Number 1 is my spiritual growth, but remember who I am. That's also affects my health. So these are my 2 big passions. So during this workshop, it's so beautiful to learn all the tools, and I will share for sure everything that's in the material, and we will go through that, but also all my knowledge, everything that I've learned in these many years that I've been facilitating sessions, all the mistakes that I've done, so that participants will not have to go through these mistakes. So complicating it instead of simple, which question to ask when, what to do if the partner is stuck, what to do if the partner is completely absorbed in the situation and cannot even think, how to manage a very difficult situation that relates to health. So for example, all these are also beautiful things that I've learned in years and years of sessions. And I will share everything that I will not keep for me zero, okay? I will share everything, so that also the learning curve of participants will be much shorter than mine, because the participants will not have to go through my mistakes, okay? And they can already get a lot of beautiful hints on how to manage themselves and to transform themselves and to help participants to remember and to stay healthy. So the two pillars of health and well-being are, for sure, from the theory and then applied, epigenetic and the placebo effect. And we will also talk about the ultimate epigenetic signal, but I will not say nothing more about that. We'll talk about that during the workshop. But the ultimate epigenetic signal is what really grants us the optimal health state, okay? And how to reach that in our life. Placebo effect, very important, because placebo has a kind of, no, it's not working, it's fake. That's why Rob Williams prefers to call it perception effect. And it's very real because it's how our mind activated, our brain, triggered and activated by our beliefs, in this case, in the placebo positive beliefs, starts to create a cascade, a chemical and electrical and hormonal cascades of beautiful substances in our body that can help us to be and stay healthy. Think about, everybody knows about the placebo, but why placebo is so important in PSYCH-K? Why placebo or perception effect is one of our best allies? Because it's not about, oh, I believe in the white pill, that the white pill will heal me. No, it's about the power of the perception effect when we transform, when we use PSYCH-K with ourselves. And why, when we do a PSYCH-K balance, we trigger this beautiful transformation and this beautiful healing process for ourselves, okay? After that, for sure, we will put all of them in practice. We will talk about the 4 levels of reality that will help us to see the same condition from different point of views, because sometimes we are stuck because, let's say, if I have a problem, I love examples, okay? If I have one problem, okay, and I always try to fix this problem from this point of view, I can only see one face of the problem. That's one, okay? But there are other faces that I'm not able to cover to complete the solution of the problem. So if I just stay here, I can only see one part. I will solve one part, but how to be able to see all the different faces of the problem, to see the big picture and to really go deeper. That's the key point, and the 4 levels of reality help us to do that. We will do 2 beautiful balances. One that's called optimal. First, the alternative life balance, very shamanic balance. We go through 2 beautiful processes in this balance. I don't want to tell more because I don't want to anticipate, but it's magical. It's magical. It will allow us to see everything that in our life created a specific condition and what can we do to really be healthy. We will do the optimal health and well-being balance, through which we will be able to download in our subconscious mind, in our biology, what I call 22 long life elixirs. So these elixirs are the beliefs that the healthiest, eldest, most successful, and happiest people in the world have. Rob Williams was able to extrapolate these 22 goal statements from a branch of science that's called psycho-neuroendocrine immunology. So it's a branch of science that connects all the major system of our body, okay? The psychology, the nervous system, hormones, and immune system, and how they beautifully work together. And what all these amazing people in the world have in common? These 22 beliefs. Do you want them? Yes, through this balance. Through this balance, you will be able first to see, very likely you will already have some of them. Maybe not. So let's check, and you will be able to integrate them in a very beautiful and effective way. We'll talk about how to use PSYCH-K, how to specifically use the process, the new direction balance, to transform the perception of a stressful or traumatic event in the health field. When it's super useful to use that, because sometimes I just do sessions using that, transforming the perception. Okay, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, because often a condition, because this is how we in PSYCH-K we define something related to health. So a condition is related to some stressful or traumatic event in our life. And as long as we have the memory of these events gravitating in our system and activating our system not in a healthy way, we keep having the condition. So how to find them and how to transform them. We will see how to use PSYCH-K as a beautiful complement for first aid, and two beautiful rituals that I call the PSYCH-K spa, for example. Beautiful. I cannot tell more about that. And these will be the first 2 days. The second 2 days, that's specifically in the workshop in Australia, will be Monday and Tuesday, right? Because we're starting Saturday.
Yes.
The last 2 days will be 100% dedicated to sessions. How to facilitate a marvelous session that's related to health and well-being. Which questions to ask? How to manage the secondary gains that are so important in the health environment. How to help your partner to see again the same condition from different point of view.
Yeah.
And then again, when we do a PSYCH-K session, the huge difference among PSYCH-K and many other approaches that deal with health is that we do not focus at all on the symptom, because this is the medical side, okay? And we are, except if someone is a medical doctor for sure, or is someone in the health profession, we don't want to do that. What we do is to take care of the big picture. What happened in the person's life that finally created the symptom? That's so beautiful, because again, we're not a substitute of medicine. We really take care of the big picture. What happened in your life? Why did you need this program that usually is called illness in your life in that specific moment? Because during the health and well-being, you will also learn a completely different perception of what usually we define illness or condition, from something bad to destroy and to fix, to, okay, what if this is the perfect program to face the emergency that I've gone through in my life? Why did I need in my life 5 years ago to raise my blood pressure? Why did I need in my life to have more hormones, to be faster, for example, thyroid? All these things, okay, instead of, oh, this is the bad guy to kill, let's check, why did you need to activate that program that usually is called illness? And then it's beautiful, because you start to see, oh, wow, this happened in my family, this happened in my job. I have limiting belief. I have this traumatic event. I have this secondary gain. I don't want to let go this condition, because if I let go, I will lose something very important, secondary gain.
Beautiful.
We will learn how to work with, to communicate with our wisdom, intuition, using muscle testing. We will learn a beautiful protocol about how to work with reactive responses that in general are called allergies or intolerances. And then some other beautiful things, one that's called alignment with divine perfection. That's another beautiful thing to let our superconscious mind, our wisdom to take care of us. We'll talk about prevention. So these are all the all the things. 4 days. That's why you will be tempura at the end of the day, but very happy.
Yeah. And very full days. Yeah. Every day, full days. Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why also I am, what I usually say at the beginning of every workshop, I'm half Italian, half Switzerland. My father is from Italy, my mother is from Switzerland. Okay, so my DNA is half Italian. The part that manages time is 100% Swiss. So it's not. So when we decide, okay, we start at 9 sharp. If we do the break 15 minutes or 15 Swiss minutes, not Italian, Spanish, Central and South American minutes. Okay, because we need all the time to learn all these amazing things. And yeah, it would be this year, it would be done in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
yeah, we were interested. Yeah.
Yeah. Because usually I'm there physically, and due to the situation this year, it will not be possible. And I have already had experience so far. I've talked for health and well-being in streaming. That means that the class is there with the instructor. In this case, they will be so lucky because they will have both you and Ian, so 2 expert instructors, and I will be live all the time. Okay. So some facilitators said, "No, I know, I feel that it's not the same thing. It's not like having you there." For sure, it's different.
Yeah.
Because I'm not physically there. So I'm not saying it's exactly the same thing. But I can tell you that the feedback that I received from participants who attended the online, and also from one participant who just repeated the health and well-being online, but attended in 2018 one in person, she said, "Oh wow, it's amazing because it's really, because you are online all the time, and it's not a recording, so it's like having you with us and you are with me." So the environment that's created thanks to the PSYCH-K energy is amazing. It's so interactive, so beautiful. And I would be there for any question, for anything at a different time, because it would be, I would be in Switzerland and it would be the Australian time. So I think I would start at night and I would finish at morning. But I just started one in Vancouver. I started at 6 p.m. here, finished 3 a.m. PSYCH-K helped me a lot.
Yes. We've become masters of time.
Oh my God, I've talked so much. Sorry.
It's wonderful.
I'm so excited when I talk about so it's Rosi, you know, the psyche is our passion, is our life, is our oh wow, it's pure magic. So,
yeah, it is. It's there's no other word for it, really. It's it's really amazing. And you know, every time, as I said, every time I've done the health and wellbeing program with you, Duccio, it's just always been life enhancing, always. So
same for me.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I would imagine so, because every group is co-created with a different energy. Yeah.
Exactly. And I know that now we were able to do it, one in 2019, not in 20, not in 21, but finally 2022. Yes.
So good.
So good. Absolutely. So also really thank you, Rosi and Ian for really co-creating together and with all the beautiful facilitators this event. That's so needed, especially in this period of huge transformation, and to have as many tools as we can have, and yet to stay simple. Because one thing that I will repeat over and over and over and over, you will be nauseated by me repeating it. The simpler, the deeper.
Yes.
Okay. The simpler, the deeper. The simpler you will be as a facilitator with yourself and others, the deeper you will be able to go.
Yeah.
That's the jam. Even if you're not going to attend the health and well-being, my suggestion, my gift here, check for simplicity. Are you simple, or are you a complicated being? If you're complicated, if you love complication, if you have any secondary gain of complicating your life, do balances. You know how to do that. That's even if you don't attend the health and well-being, just going towards simplicity, your life will change in such a beautiful way.
Yeah, that's a good takeaway, a really good takeaway.
Yes.
Wow, I think we've covered the 4 days. I think everybody will be really excited to meet you on the 30th. And yeah, I can speak for Ian. I think that for both of us saying we're really looking forward to this event. It's been a long time coming, so
Yeah.
grateful that we can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This would be my setting. So you have 3 beautiful, also power animals. They will always be with us during the whole workshop.
Yeah, that's good. So we'll already have a taste of what it's going to look like. Yeah, wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll put this up, and yeah, just so much gratitude for everything.
Thank you. A big hug.